Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, January 7th, 2023, and it is finally time to kick off the 2023 fishing season. And I'm hoping that my first fish of the year is a trout. So I came out here to this stream that should have some wild brown trout and maybe even some holdover rainbow trout, and I'm gonna see if I can get the 2023 fishing season started off on the right foot. Don't really know what to expect from this stream today. Still haven't figured this stretch out. I've only fished it twice. I fished it once last winter and I did pretty well. And then I fished it again in the springtime and I did abysmally horrible. So, who knows? Could be a great day, could be a horrible day, or could be somewhere in between. All I know is there are definitely fish in here. Ah, nuts. I don't think I'm getting that one back. Oh, I did get it back. Nice. Check the hooks. Hooks look good. Well, one thing I just noticed, or just realized, I forgot to put my sunglasses on, my polarized sunglasses. It was dark when I got out of the car, so I didn't think to put them on. So even though this water is pretty clear, I'll still have trouble seeing any fish if they're around. Hopefully that won't come into play today and I won't have to sight fish, but working with a little bit of a handicap today. Of course, the first fishing trip of 2023 can never go 100% smoothly. Look what I just pulled up. That's a caddis casing. So, at least we know there's caddis flies in here. As if we couldn't have already guessed. I mean, caddis flies are everywhere. Well, I've been fishing for about an hour and haven't gotten a touch, which means we could be in for a tough day today. So I might as well talk a little bit about the stream I'm fishing. I only found this stretch last year. I had to do a lot of research, not only to find it, but to figure out that it's public, and I am allowed to fish it. This stretch is actually sandwiched between two private stretches. So, you know, I found this basically via New Jersey's version of blue lining. Blue lining, of course, being you just find a stream on a map and go fish it. You can't really do that in New Jersey because a lot of streams run through private property, and those property owners, they can get litigious. So, always a good idea to check the land records. Make sure you're fishing where you're supposed to be. Ooh, that could have been a hit, or it could have been a rock. I don't know for sure. But it's the closest thing I felt to a hit so far today, so my heart got going a little bit. Fish on. Oh, he's off. Did you see that? You saw that flash, right? That was definitely a fish. Dang it. Looked like a decent one, too. All right. Well, flubbed the first hookup of the year. Just have to see if there's any more in here. The way things have been going, I'm not so sure. So that was really interesting. For the whole day, I've been casting upstream, but I decided to fish downstream here and just kind of let the spinner trail in the current, and that's when he hit it. So maybe that's what I'm gonna have to do today? I don't know. One lazy hit doesn't tell you much. Okay, well, this right here is the best hole in this stretch, at least of the ones that I know about. So if I don't catch anything out of here, I see no reason to keep going. So I'll just saturate this hole, and if we catch, we catch. If not, then we're getting close to the end of this video. Well, guys, I gave it hell, but just could not make it happen today. Not even in this juicy looking hole right here. So the first trip of 2023 is in the books. Went 0 for 1, but I guess it's good to get the first skunk of the year out of the way early, because now I really got nowhere else to go but up. But I'm actually really curious. In the comments, I want you to let me know if you've ever had a spot where the first time you hit it, you just wreck shop. And you're thinking, oh boy, I found it, the hidden gem. And then every time you go back, it's nowhere near as good as the first time you hit it. So go down in the comments and let me know if you've ever encountered a spot like that, because that's pretty much what this spot is shaping up to be for me. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure. Well, guys, on my way home from that last spot, I remembered this spot, and in the middle of winter, this spot might be good for a trout or two. So I decided to make a stop here, and I'll fish this for maybe an hour or so just to see what's going on and try one final time to not end the first fishing trip of the year with a skunk. The water conditions here look absolutely amazing. Water's a little bit high, a little bit murky. Man, if this water was maybe 10 degrees warmer, I'd say it was perfect. But these are really good conditions to spin up some trout, or any kind of fish for that matter. Who knows, I might luck into a cold water smallmouth, because they're in here too. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I haven't made anything happen yet. Look at that. First catch of the year. Not what I wanted, but again, probably better to get that out of the way early. All right, well, no hits so far, but I have prepared an excuse. Are you ready? Here goes. So with this water being higher than normal, the current that is going through that pocket water that I was just fishing up there, it's a lot faster. So the fish might not want to hold in that faster current. So now I've come down to the tail end of this stretch where it flattens out and the current slows down a bit. So I'm thinking they're gonna be here. So yeah, that's why I haven't caught anything yet. Current's too fast. It has absolutely nothing to do with the possibility that I might not be very good at fishing. We all know that is just not possible. Well, so much for that idea. My grand hypothesis yielded 0 results. Man, if I didn't know better, I'd think that winter fishing's just not that easy. But anyway, this is the real ending of the video. I'm not gonna go fishing anymore after this. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm done. So thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please remember to pick up your 2023 fishing licenses, and I will see you on the next adventure.